We are back at it. It is the next morning. It is Friday, November 1st. Got it done last night. First bow kill on camera. I've had plenty of bow kills and shotgun kills in my lifetime. Never on camera. Super pumped about that. I did hit it up by the neck, which I had expected. It must have hit an artery because we found piles of bright red blood. Tracked it for about an hour or so. Lost blood for a little bit. I did find the arrow that fell out of it. Got back on the trail. Found a little more blood. Lost it again. Picked up another big pile. Tracked it for maybe 30 more yards. And there it was. Megan spotted it first. We were following a trail. And found it. So super pumped. Got it called in last night, checked in with DNR, so we're all good there. Have to go pick it up today, get it cleaned up, get some meat off of it. Back straps, tenderloins. So, light just fell, so I'll end it here. Heading on out, same stand. Megan went to the ground blind. I'm going to the stand I was at last night. I'm going to do some morning hunt. It's about 6:30 in the morning. Stay tuned. We're up here in the stand. It's a nice cool morning, a little bit of fog. It's in like the upper 30s, I think. Very calm, no wind. I no longer got set up, got the camera on the post, and got my bag put up, and I turned around, and then there was a small 6-pointer down in the corner, way out there, kind of where the deer ran last night, making a scrape and rubbing his face on some limbs over there. 2 minutes later, another like 4-pointer came out in that corner, and then 2 minutes after that, across the field through the trees over there, I saw another one. Couldn't tell if it was a doe or a buck. It was walking from the bedding into the woods over there. I kind of only saw its backside. A little cold out. First morning sit for us. First time it's been in like the 30s in a long time. Hopefully we can get us a big boy today. Hopefully Megan's doing good over there. I hope she sees some and gets some. I caught a deer. It's time for her to catch a deer. 200 yards or so down that way in the corner. They're pretty much walking into the woods right where we had the trucks parked and drug that deer out last night. But seriously, no less than 10 of them went from my right to my left out that way. And then as I'm sitting here talking, there's 2 more going back to the right. There's 3 more in front of it. There's one going to the left, and so there must be a trail back there that they're walking on. Hit the grunt call a couple of times. I think there was one small buck in the group. See if I could get any reaction out of it. Dan's out here plowing one of the fields. He just texted Megan, says she had a big buck behind her in one of them bean fields. So we have some standing beans he left over there. Hopefully it goes their way. We're gonna sit here for about another hour or so, see what happens. Made it back to the truck. Not a terrible morning. It's nice and cold, into the 30s. Super calm winds, barely any breeze at all. Saw a ton of deer. Saw about 10 at once. Probably had 2 or 3 doe come in within shooting range. Probably could have got one of them. Holding on to that tag for that giant though. Only have one left. Don't really feel like going to get another one today, so I went ahead and let that pass. A lot of activity, a lot of deer. I think Megan even saw a buck. She said it didn't turn out to be a very big one. At least she saw some. So she's getting closer as well. So, gonna head on over, pick her up. Got a deer from last night to go pick up. Get that all butchered up. Be out here this afternoon. Try it again. Still Friday, still November, and still the 1st. Just dropped Megan off. Did not go to the ground blind this time. Went to a ground blind. just a different ground blind. Just gonna switch it up a little bit. Haven't been seeing too much. She did see a small buck this morning. Not enough to keep her in that spot, so she's gonna go to a different ground blind. Actually, Carson and I sat there on our very first video, same ground blind. So she's gonna sit there, give that a shot. It is about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We're gonna sit till about 6:30 when it gets dark. Plan is to hunt some giants. If a doe comes my way again, I don't know, I'll consider it. We're not gonna be back out until next Wednesday, I think it is. So if I do have to use up my other tag on a doe, I can always go get more. We're going to the stand that we sat in yesterday, shot the doe. Sat in there this morning, saw a lot of deer. Just gonna go back there this evening, catch you in the woods. All right, welcome back to the tree. Just got set up, got the camera set up, got my bow set up, locked and loaded and ready to go. Warmed up quite a bit. It's about 57 degrees right now. Sunset's 5:58. Around then it's supposed to be about 52. So it's not gonna get real cold tonight. Super light wind. It's a little breezy, about 5 miles an hour out of the east. Unfortunately, the wind is coming from behind me a little bit, pushing out towards this archway. That's usually where I see all the deer, is down this way. However, I have some doe and estrus buck balm spray that I've been spraying out, sprayed on my walk-in, and I spray it up here every now and then, hoping that that scent carries downwind and covers my scent. So we have our final evening hunt tonight, and then we're going to take a little break until next week, until Wednesday. Might even move Megan's ground blind around a little bit. We've been talking about that. Hopefully we can get some on camera tonight. Hopefully we catch another deer, and we really want Megan to catch another deer. She's starting to see him, so she is getting closer. So it's just a matter of time before she gets one on the ground as well. Pretty slow evening so far. It's been a little over an hour. It's about 5:20, so we have about an hour left. An hour and 5 minutes, something like that. Haven't seen anything. A lot of squirrels back there acting all ignorant. Looking into the video viewer here, I can tell I need a shave. I wasn't gonna shave until I got a deer. Well, I changed, got a deer, so probably gonna have to shave. Random tree stand thoughts. A little over an hour left. Sun's gonna start going down. Hopefully the deer start coming out. Hopefully Megan's doing good over there. Sitting in a new ground blind. We'll see what happens. Back to the truck. The tank, as I like to call it. I mean, this thing's been through a lot of hunts together. Make it through anything. Ditches, run over trees, make paths. This thing's a beast. It is a tank. Had a little bit of action tonight. I think I caught a couple small bucks fighting on cam. A decent 8-pointer came out with them a little bit later in the field, joined the party. Not big enough for me to shoot yet. So no shooters. Saw maybe one more doe. That was about it. So gonna head over, grab Megan from the ground blind. We're gonna change one camera out over by her ground blind and get on out of here. That's gonna do it for this one. Do a quick recap. Thursday did a quick morning sit. Saw a few, not a ton of action. Strapped on the hunting Crocs. Got it done on Thursday evening. Took down a doe. Got that all drug out, butchered up, ready to go. In the freezer now. Got some meat in the freezer. Friday, it was a morning sit, afternoon sit. Not a ton of action. Did get a couple bucks on camera fighting. That was pretty cool. Megan didn't see much. 1 buck in the morning, nothing in the afternoon. Our plans got messed up a little bit. It is later in the very next week. That was Friday that we ended this video. And it is currently the next Friday. Our plan was to hunt Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of this week. However, Monday and Tuesday, we got tons of rain, inches and inches of rain, flooded out the property. So we were not able to get anywhere to hunt. Finally made it out there on Wednesday, got the ground blind. So today we're going to run out there, set it up in a new spot. And then our plan is to hunt Friday afternoon, possibly Saturday morning, and then rain's supposed to come in Saturday evening. So we'll see what happens. Get the ground blind out there today, hunt this afternoon. So until then, we'll see you next time.